So here let's assume that we get started for tokenization. Okay, so the words have been read in, and you actually tokenize it into words. Okay, each single words. So after you make them into single words, then we need to analyze the language. Okay, so for example, if we want to actually translate English to Chinese, right? So you must know about some words. So I love you. Okay, so this is a verb, right? So I love you. This is subject, verb, and then object, right? And then you translate into Chinese. Okay, so you can have a one-to-one mapping, right? Okay, so you have one-to-one mapping. So subject, object, verb. I'm sorry, subject, verb, and then object, right? They are all one-to-one mapping, right? But this actually because the Chinese and English are the same order, right? So if you are actually in Japanese, right? Then you are this watashi wa anata o suki desu. Okay, so this one watashi is I, right? Anata o is you, and then love is at the end, right? Hi, Ovidia, how are you?
Oh, hi. I'm okay.
So the order will be different, okay? And they have a lot of different things in grammar, actually different. But we need to use the topology of the word to actually do translation. Let me repeat again, okay? So if we are in English, we build up a word network. So I, and then love, and then you, right? And in Chinese, let's put in red one in Chinese is like I and love, right? And then you, right? So this is subject, verb, object, right? And then in Japanese, it would be another. I'm sorry, actually, it would be let me see. Wrong. Okay. Let me see. Watashi wa anata o, and the verb is suki desu, right? So this one actually is subject, object, and then verb. So the order may be different. So you build up your semantic network, and then you have to translate in different orders. Okay. So that is actually first you need to do pattern matching, and then you convert that one semantic network to the other, so you can complete the translation. And that actually is some sort of AI, and there are rules you can apply, right? So that actually each language has its own grammar. So grammar actually is behind the language. Okay, so your language being bring in is basically your input language. You use a language grammar to qualify it. So that grammar actually build up a state machine. The kind of state machine. So we use that to actually qualify your input language and build a syntax tree. And that syntax tree we translate to a target language. So maybe from English to Chinese, okay, or from English to Japanese. Is that okay? So natural language processing is like this. You actually search the data from internet. It's like this. Everything is like this. Anything require input will be like this. Okay, this grammar things I will skip, actually too difficult. So let me actually show you the grammar portion, okay? So something called regular language. Okay, regular language is like this. This one I will talk about it, okay? So first thing, there's an alphabet set 0 to 9, okay? There is a bar that's called option. There's a star called clean star. Clean star, every time you see a star in grammar, is always 0 or more, okay, 0 or more. When you see a plus, it's actually 1 or more. Okay, is that okay? These are actually typical things. Sometimes question mark is actually just 0 or 1. Okay, they are actually different notation. So here, let's take this one. Okay, so let's assume that we are going to define something called this one is natural number. Okay, let's try to define natural number. So natural number should start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then okay. So your leading letter can only be 1 to 9. So this one actually, when we have this, means that it's actually starting from 1 to 9. Okay. So your leading letter can only be 1 to 9, and then you actually follow by assumption actually is 0 to 9, and then how many digits? That actually may be many digits. So basically, your natural number should be written as 1 to 9, and then followed by 0 to 9, and this 0 to 9 is 0 or more times. So that's the regular expression written for the natural number. And if you put this into regular expression, and your token come in, it will actually verify for you. Okay, let's look at the online regular expression checkers. Okay, so let's look at online expression checkers. Okay, so here you write in your regular expression. It's 1 to 9. Okay, and then you have 0 to 9, and then it actually has star. Okay, so let's see your regular expression dynamics. The subject. Let me see. Test string. Let's say 98. Full match, right? Is that okay? And then do 099. Okay. Let me see. Actually, well, let me see. No, let me actually delete. 98 is okay, but 09. Okay. Let's see. Test string. Let me see. Substitution. Let me see. Regular expression. This one actually, let me try another one. Okay, this one actually I'm not really that familiar with. Let me try another one. Bio test. This one. Okay, expression. Okay, here. Okay, so here let's actually try regular expression. Let's try 1 to 9, and then 0 to 9, and then star. Okay. So character set, actually, let's do actually that's my string with the expression text. So here they Okay, do you see what I'm doing right now? So I'm typing actually, but as you can see, the pattern that match it is highlighted. These are natural numbers. Is that okay? It actually got cut. So here, if I say going down, I do 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9. The 9 is catch, but the 0 is not catch. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yeah, so this one actually is a regular expression checker. Okay, there are quite many. Well, but I have not tried this online tool for a while, but basically this actually more robust than I think. Okay, so you pretty much can actually just try to get something from space X, okay, and then let's try get some text. Just do this. Oh no, I don't like this one. This one too. I want to have more words. So let's try something here. NASA say something, okay? This is NASA say something. Let's just actually, no. Let's try some, okay, this actually some text. Let's just grab, right? Grab everything here and then just throw it where it is. No, not this way. It's lost. No, okay, it's over here. So let me just throw the text over here, okay? And it actually just detect, well, there's only a 2, 39, and 9 actually match the pattern. Is that okay? So something like that, this actually can be used for testing. And you can test your expression, whether that's well written or not, okay? So that's the purpose. So here actually, that's the kind of thing we would like to see, okay? So first one, you need to know about the language that qualify the regular expression is called, qualify the language, the input pattern is called regular language. And regular language being put into regular expression. And regular language is written in this way. Okay, so these are regular language. Is that okay? Okay, but key point is that you need to know how to write a regular expression. So regular expression is like you have a grammar, and that grammar you actually written it into the regular expression format, right? Regular expression format. And then that regular expression format, they will be a virtual machine built up for you. And then I copy a text file and then put that into text. You will analyze where are the words, okay? And for translation, you will use those words to actually identify what kind of the syntax tree it is, and you can actually be able to do translation. Is that okay? So that's actually the finite automata and the regular expression. So here we have the number, okay? Here with the number. So let's extend it from here. Before we jump into this number, let's look at the different thing. Not this very theoretical part. Let's look at real example, okay? I don't want to touch too much of the theory. So let's look at this one called syntax diagram, SD or SSD, okay? So regular expression can be written down in a syntax diagram like this, okay? So basically, if there is an OR, so you go A or B, C, okay? So you actually, this rule can only take either A or B followed by C. So these are two patterns actually it got accepted. Is that okay? So a single character, you put an A, or you put a B, or you put a G over there, okay? Multiple letter A to G, you put this A to G or 1 to 9, okay? Or actually A to F, okay? That's multiple letter, okay? Any question? And you can also do cap A to G. That means you actually any letter but not A to G. That's the inverse of the logic. We'll talk about it later, okay? So the first one actually is actually A or B, C. Second one, we have parentheses. That means A or B followed by C, okay? So parentheses means grouping. So we have A or B, but we group them together. So this is sin followed by a C. Is that okay? So it charts like this. So this is regular expression. This one is called SSD syntax diagram. SDD. Okay, SDD. Is that okay? Syntax diagram. Any question?
No.
And there is a bracket. Bracket means optional. So bracket, single bracket means optional. So you can have it or without it. So A and it's followed by C, but B can be in the middle or can be do without. So this one actually is actually 1 or 0. Okay, this is 1 or 0. Okay, this one this one B actually is what? Is 0 or more. Okay, so this one actually is star. This is equivalent to A star C. Okay, and this one actually is A B plus C is I'm sorry, question C. Okay, B question C. Let's actually look at this different formula into our checker. Okay, so go back to the website over here. So let's actually clean it up. Okay, so let's see if we have anything that actually is A B pattern. Okay, let's see A B pattern. So A followed by B pattern. So we have an A. This one is a star. So I don't like star. Is okay? So that's A B pattern. All the A B pattern. So here let's say if I have how many ing in there. Is okay? So now I actually would like to see actually any of the M, okay, and I actually have this one actually M followed by A bar E, okay, and N followed by MEN or MAN. Is that okay? Let me actually zoom in a little bit. So this one actually MAN or MEN. Is that okay? So look at the text. Let me actually look at the text. Let's close this one. Okay. So here any MEN or MAN being found. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ophelia, are you okay?
Yeah.
So regular expression is a tool that actually help you to formulate, and then you use that pattern to check where they are. In Python language, in Java language, the same thing. We have tool that can actually help to identify where are the patterns, right? So last time we do what? We do AP course. We have the index of, right? So index of really actually is searching for a fixed pattern, say some string. But here actually it's more robust than index of. It actually can search for the location for each of the matched pattern. Is that okay? So index of may actually also accept this this so-called regular expression. So it's quite powerful if you know about regular expression. So let's do Java index of with regular expression. Can Java index of handle regular expression? Here you actually try to actually no, okay. But we do have other way to handle it, okay. We do have other way to handle it, similar to the index of. Is that okay? Okay, so here we are not trying to go into the Java. So can find the index of a pattern in a string using regular expression. There are some way you can do it. Okay, there are some way to do it. Is that okay? But we actually not going to that yet. We just talk about the grammar, how to set up a pattern first. With that pattern, you should be able to find some tool that can help you to locate the patterns. Okay. Any questions so far up to here? So we introduce this one called syntax diagram first, okay? And then next one here is more detailed. So you have the begin, and then you have end, and then you have syntax rule. So you have grouping, okay? You have grouping, and you have item. Item may be A, B, C, okay? And then you have or, okay? Optional selection, or bar. So or bar means you go up or go down, okay? Pick one of them, it's or, okay? So that actually is or. And then you have this one. Okay, this one actually will be A star, okay, 0 or 1 or more, okay. You have this one, go down, and then go up. This one actually is 1, okay, 1 time or 0 times, okay. You also can have A over here, and then you feedback. That actually is A plus, is 1 time or more times. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Any questions so far up to here?
No.
No? So that actually is our pattern, okay? So here let's look into these differences. So your digit can be 0 to 9, okay? So you can design the natural number, you can design the integer, you can design real number. So let's look at these different numbers, SD, okay, different numbers, SD. So here, let's try this one, okay? So natural number, we talk about it. Natural number actually should be 1 to 9, followed by actually 0 to 9, and then 0 or more times. So it actually is actually a certain digit. Okay, let's assume this is certain digit. So we have 1 to 9, and then followed by 0 to 9. Okay, 0 more times. So this one actually is our natural number. Okay, natural number. So now if we try to build a integer. So integer actually is 1 to 9. Okay, and then here we have 0 to 9. Okay, and then before it can be actually, it can be with a plus sign or nothing or negative sign, right? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you actually here you have a bypass of a single 0. Single 0 also is taken. Okay, single 0 is also taken. So we would have plus or minus, okay, and this one actually 1 time, right? 1 time. 1 time or none. So actually you can put a question mark. 1 time or none, right? Let's see. Let me verify a little bit. Okay, let me actually try to make sure that I'm talking about the right thing. Okay, here I forget about the, yeah, matching 0 or 1 repetition is using a question mark. So that actually is correct. Okay, so that actually is correct. Let me go back to our whiteboard. Okay, so this one actually 0 or 1 time. Okay, 0 or 1 time can be plus sign or minus sign. And over here, it followed by actually a group of data. So you actually can follow by 0 or here is the natural number, right? So natural number is 1 to 9 or 0 to 9, and then 0 to 9 actually is a star, right? So this is the integer. Is that okay? It's a syntax.
Mm-hmm.
So let's actually put this one into our graph. Okay. Go back to here. Go back to the regular expression over here. So that this time, let's try this one. We have plus or minus sign, and this one should be 0 or 1 times, and then it followed by actually a group. This group either had 0 or you have 1 to 9, and followed by 0 to 9. But 0 to 9 actually is it's different times. So that's actually 5 numbers. Number for mass. Okay, so let's do number for mass. Let's see. Number for mass. These are too many English. So let's see real numbers. No, let me see. Let's see. Here we actually don't like this one. Numbers. This don't have too many kind of numbers. Now let's just grab this different scene over here. Okay. Arbitrary grabbing a lot of number. Okay, whatever. Arbitrary grabbing a lot of numbers. Go back to here. Okay. Copy scenes. Go back to regular expression. Learn here. That's actually just passive. Okay. And here let's see actually 0 or 1, 0 or 1 time plus. Let's take out this this plus sign. Okay, just the minus sign. Okay, so actually you would take what? Minus 35 is taken. Minus 37 is taken. Okay. 216 is 1 taken. Minus 3636 is taken. Is that okay? So you detect all of the integer format. Is that okay? Any question up to here?
No.
Yeah. So this one actually is to rewrite a integer. Okay. I actually take out the plus sign. I would study it. I'm not sure what's going on there. So that is the regular expression, and that is our integer. So integer actually, let's assume that we actually just have a minus sign or followed by 1 to 9. Okay, and then this one actually go back here. You should have the 0 to 9. Okay, so this one actually is the syntax diagram for integer, right? And actually you can also have a 0 to bypass everybody. So here, put the 0 over here. So that's a bypass of everyone. So this one's an integer. Now let's look at the real number, okay? So real number actually is a integer over here, right? Followed by a decimal point. And that decimal point, maybe you don't need that, so you can actually leave. And after the decimal point, here you can have actually a 0, or maybe followed by a integer. Okay, this one actually, let me see, this integer may not be okay. So this integer on this stage over here, it has the plus minus sign. So let's don't use the integer. So here actually, let me actually bring this down. And over here, it should be still be 129 followed by 029 and then return. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? So this one is a real number or 14-point number. Is regular expression. Is that okay so far up to here?
Mm-hmm.
So we draw the diagram first and then we formulate into regular expression. That's what it is, okay? So let's actually go back to the slides, okay? Now let's go back to the slides. we talk about a regular expression. Okay, so let's start to look into regular expression in more details. So we talk about syntax diagram. Syntax diagram is allow you to draw this kind of diagram, and then you can actually write your numbers, your integer, your term, your operators. Okay. So now next one is regular expression. So regular expression, you can have the letters, you can have concatenation. Concatenation, you just put two letters button each other. Okay, so that's a concatenation. Print star is 0 or more. Positive closure actually is plus is 1 or more. Okay, so something like that. So you have single dot. Single dot means every character. Single dot means every character. So that's a wild card. Single dot means every character. Okay, so there is a character, but we don't know which one it is. It's a single dot. It can be a plus sign, can be a 0, can be any ASCII code. Okay, and then we have the star means 0 or more, plus means 1 or more, question mark means 0 or 1. Okay, bracket m, that means that m repetition. M repetition means if I have A, B, C, right? And I group them, and here I say 3 times. So this one actually exactly A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So here if I have this one, say 1 to 3 times. So this one, same thing, I put A, B, C here. It really means A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, and A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. Is that okay? So far?
Mm-hmm.
This is called a regular expression. Amber, is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? How about Ryan? Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'll continue, okay? So these are the patterns. So a backslash means escape sequence. Just like you have what? You are in string. You have the backslash means a single backslash. Is that okay? Backslash something is actually is a space sequence. So backslash is used for special letters. Okay, we'll talk about a special letter later. And you can use a characters class. So a bracket means SOC. Okay, SOC. So it is these two words, one of them. Okay, that's a set. So you do A to Z is this, and then you can do bracket cat. Cat means not. Okay, so not S, not C. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and or a matching group. So that's that. Okay, so now let's look at the email. Okay, if we want to detect this email, so what it is. So email's regular expression is this one. A to Z, 09, this any letter, okay? One or more time actually means your user ID, right? Your user ID is actually one or more letters or numbers. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Followed by one or more letter or numbers dot. That something is actually is what? Dot DE, dot TW, dot CN for China, dot COM. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this actually is an email format. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you grip and getting my file, starting from my file with this one, and then checking with the pattern, and you will generate from your file whatever following the email. Is that okay? So let's try. Let's try actually. Let's try this one. So regular expression for email. Okay. So here actually, let's see. I actually randomly grab this one. Okay. may not be the best pattern, but here someone has already built this pattern. So let's just try this one. Okay, try this one. Go back to here. Put it over here. So that is a pattern, okay? And then you actually grab random emails, okay? So you just grab everything here, okay? And put into my regular expression here. I just want to have a try, right? So what happened? It always have one extra. Let me see. So this one doesn't pass. So maybe the regular expression is not healthy. Here I have some hidden word. Okay. Okay. Let me see. That one may not be a good one. Maybe let me actually take out this one, the starting and ending symbol. Okay, let's see. Okay, then it match. Is that okay? Okay, so here we finish this regular expression. So let's have about 5 minutes break. When we are back, I'm going to start to teach you how to write it. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay, thank you. 8:45, okay? Okay, hear me?
Yep.
Okay, we finished the chapter 2. That's why we have a break. So now we are going into the chapter 3, okay, the regular expression. And as you can see here, actually, regular expression have multiple versions, okay? So that's why last time here, actually, we see is a /G, okay? This version is JavaScript version. So JavaScript version's beginning is actually using a slash, finishing /G, and inside here is regular expression, okay? And some other language using $sign and the cap to do the beginning of regular expression and ending of expression. So when I grab it here, it actually has the cap, finishing in $sign. And the first try, it doesn't work, right? So here it had, so sometimes you need to take out these and put it there, it will work. Is that okay? Is that work? Is that okay? Yeah. Hear me? Ophelia, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now this one, we still testing on website. So that's not a purpose for us to do programming, right? So we are going to go into Python regular expression to put those regular expression into Python, okay? And there are several versions. Something of the same idea maybe be able to write in several different versions. So here, that's actually review the regular expression writing in Python again, okay? So this word, let me just actually get rid of it, okay? So let's have the general rule for matching. So dot means any character, okay? Bracket means that there is a character set, okay? A, E, I, U, O, U for vowels. Cap, and then followed by some word, that means the non-vowel sound, okay? Non-vowel sound. So cap means not these words, okay? Minus sign means from where to where, okay? So we have anchor. Anchor, this one actually not happening. This two anchor is beginning of the string or ending of the string, but that's actually not what actually JavaScript use, okay? And then we have regular expression A followed by regular expression B, regular expression A or regular expression B. Regular expression happen 1 or 0 time, regular expression star, regular expression plus, and limited time, okay, some specific time that we know it, okay. So that's it. And then here more advanced one that has the group, matching group, okay. This one we'll talk about it later, okay. So that actually is okay. But special character escape sequence sometimes is very useful. So you have /T, /N, /R, /F, /V. the same as your escape sequence in the Java. Okay, these are the same as Java, but backslash punch also means numbers. Okay, group numbers. So this one we are not using this so far for group number. Okay, we'll show you later. And then here we have backslash D. Backslash D also can be used for digits. Okay, so backslash D equivalent to, say, you have this backslash D actually is your digit. So here in the feedback pass, right, you can actually, instead of putting 0 to 9, you can use backslash D. So this one actually is a good and simple way to do it, okay? And backslash capital D means non-digit. So non-digit means that the A to Z and the lowercase a to Z and all of the dollar sign, whatever the punctuation mark. Is okay? Backslash S is actually all of the white space later. Backslash capital S means white spaces. Backslash W is all letters. So all letters are alphanumerical letters, all counts. Is okay? So this one, A to Z, 0 to 9, and underline. These are actually the alphabetical letters. So it's actually used for ID purpose. Is okay? Variable name. If you want the verification for a valid variable name, it should be something like this. Is okay? Is okay? Yeah. And backslash W is non-characters. Is okay?
Yep.
Non-characters. Okay. So here that you have A plus is equivalent to this. So there's not only a single way you can do. You A one or more time equivalent to A one time followed by A 0 or more time. Is okay? And A followed by a group of BCD, and BCD are in all relationship. You can also put A followed by a character set BCD. BCD actually optional, just one of them. Is okay? And R happen 0 or 1 time can put to R question mark. Is okay? So here, this different rule is not just one way to write it. Is okay? There are multiple ways you can write this one. Ophelia, is that okay?
Yeah.
How about Jessica? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Ready? Ready? I'm going to test you. Okay. So here we have cheat sheet. You can search in internet for cheat sheet. So here we have the more syntax for Java. Okay, these are Java syntax. I'm not going to cover this anymore. So the next one, we are going to talk about regular expression underline match.py program. Okay, let me actually send this guy to you. Okay, so there's a regular expression match.py because I want you to actually write it in program. Okay, so I'm not going to spend all my time just doing talking. Okay, so let me try chapter 3, basic one, regular expression.match. Okay, send it to you. Okay, then you can start to have fun playing regular expression in Python domain. Is that okay? Because I think that if I keep talking and not doing exercise, you're not going to learn it. Okay, so let me bring up my idle. So I send the file to you. You can also download it and actually play around it. Okay, so now let's see. We have this regular expression.match. Okay, so let's bring up this one and let me actually open my regular expression match.file. Okay, so I prepare that so you actually can use Python language to verify for the patterns in your text files. Okay, so let's do py this one and pick this one basic, pick this one regular expression match. Okay, see here we have several of one. So to use a regular expression, you need to import re. Re means regular expression. Is that okay? And then we try to do read.match. And here actually you have read.match, the source and pattern, and actually, let me see, it actually is, this front part is pattern, okay? Front part is pattern, left part actually is the source. So basically what it is like, front part is actually the regular expression. That's the first one. Second one is your input. Is that okay? And then result give you a match object. And that match object, if none, means nothing, actually no match. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if none, actually it means that you have data there. Is that okay? And we can print out the data, okay? We can print out the data, but just right here, if you have matching, then it actually, you will turn matching true. Is that okay? So this one is the basic matching pattern, so let's run it, okay? So Python matching Python, that is true. Python is for matching Python dot star. What does this mean? This one for Jessica. What does the star mean? What does this star mean? Actually, say what does this star mean? That means wild card, right?
Zero or more.
0 or more later. So Python followed by 0 or more later. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So basically, Python is here. Actually, let's go back to. Let's just use this one. Let me actually just bring this one up. Okay. So let me get my file. Let me actually try to save this one. Save as. Okay. Save as. Go back to my here. Go back to my CSP here, PDY here, idle here. So here, let's do this one. Let's call it chapter 6. Okay. Actually, it's chapter 4. It's still being chapter 4. Okay, it's okay. Chapter 5. I put a chapter 5, but let me still store it here. Okay. So that's actually here, like, okay, say reject, okay, regular expression number 1, the py, okay. So this one is number 1, the py. So let's actually get rid of everything else. I don't want you to get confused. So delete everything. We just try single one, okay. So here actually, let's actually change the name to M object, so that actually is much easier. So M object is 0. We have a variable called matching. Is that okay? So here, let's do matching. Matching equal false. Okay. So matching equal false, and then let me actually bring down a little bit so you actually be more comfortable about the language. Okay. And let me actually put more space to here. Okay. So you will see it clearly, and then yeah, this actually, let's delete it. We don't like it. Okay, make the program more readable for you. So here we have the pattern, right? This is pattern. This one actually is the source, right? Source. So you can read this source from a file and then match it line by line to check it. Okay. So here I try to find the data and match it, and the result will be stored in M. And M, if M is none, then return nothing. Return nothing means that there's no match. Okay. So here actually I print out a rematch. This just actually is to print out the message. Okay, so this one is okay. So here let's actually change to boring. Okay, so here is no longer this one. So it's boring. Okay, so let's see if Python star is boring is passing. Is true, right? So let's go back to the program. Okay, let's try again. Here, just do Python with a space, right? So this one is a single character or none. Okay, so if I reduce to nothing, reduce to nothing, because it's any letter or 0 or more, so actually it will still be true, right? Python followed by 0 or more character and any character will do. It should be true, right? So here, if like Python dot 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 dot, okay, and several dash line, still be true. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So here, if actually I put here, and I say actually cap dash, what does this mean? Python followed by some letter, but just not dash. So this one will get false. Let me see. No, I didn't save it. Let me save it. Actually, pattern non-dash. So here actually become minus sign non-dash. Okay. So here I have multiple dash. Let me see. It still be true.
Does it think that the dash is like from one character all the way to the other characters? Like, do you need a backslash?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Actually, it matched this one. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you are right. Actually, it actually is matching this Python portion. You know what I'm saying? It actually matching this Python portion. The dash actually is another word. Yeah, you are right. So actually, I actually pretty too much. So here, let's see if it follow. Let's try yes set. Okay, yes set. So here actually, if I try star. Okay. Well, it still will match. Let me try plus sign. Okay, let me try plus sign. Because plus sign, you need to at least one or more, right? Plus sign means you at least need to have one or more. And in that case, you won't match, okay? Yeah, it's just match the partial result. It's not matching the whole thing, okay? So this one, you got false. Anyway, this one you can actually play around it, okay? It's a first program. When we design it, we have to be more careful, okay? So here, let me restore it back to the start, okay? We are going to try different things now, okay? So here, let's restore it to Python is fun, okay? Okay, this is just a first try, but this is not actually the best tester. We have other best tester we can do, okay? So this whole chapter is very long. If you go through everything here, you actually will learn a lot, okay? So that's the read and match, okay? Read and match is using the regular expressions of function to run it, okay? So we have that, and then this different thing we go to press it. So now let's actually do some dual checking, okay? So problem one, you write in your paper, okay, and tell me what kind of the pattern need to match this one. July 4th, you can use a JUL4, JULY4, JUL4TH, JUL4TH, July 4th, or this one July 4th. This is ND not included, okay? ND is not included. Let me actually make it not emphasize it, okay? Non-boldface. Is that okay? Can you do this one? Try to write a regular expression that can detect this one. So you allow to pass only these different words. You can allow to pass only July 4th, okay, or July 4, or JUL 4th, or JULY 4th, or JULY F-O-U-R-T-H or J-U-L-Y capital F-O-U-R-T-H. You can only allow this to happen. And try to design a regular expression for me. Before you do regular expression, draw a syntax diagram for me, SDD for me. Is that okay? Can you do that? Bring up a paper, try to write this one. Draw it in paper and design it, convert it to regular expression. And here later, I know this one I have a program here and I have a drawing here, but don't look at it, okay? Don't look at it. That's the answer. Don't look at it. Try your best to design this one. Is that okay? Amber, are you okay?
Yeah.
Let's go through these different practices, okay? Sorry. So can you actually send your chart to maybe the chat? Take a screen capture for your chart. Use maybe iPhone or you do screen catch and send to the chat. Is that okay? Okay. Ovidia, are you okay?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. Let me give you a try. Okay. So let's actually look at the first part. So Ovidia, tell me what to get started.
你知道就 like the JUL.
JUL first, right? So you have JUL. Let's assume that JUL is an object. Okay. Then
And then you put the dot.
Then you put dot.
Wait, you put the bracket and then the dot.
You put a bracket.
Wait,
So isn't that you follow? Isn't that here you can have a single Y or no Y? Right? This one actually no Y. This one single Y. This one no Y. This one single Y. You either start with a July and single Y or no Y, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Followed by a space. Single lowercase space, right? And then
either the number 4.
Number 4, you go to number 4.
Not the number 4, the English number 4.
Yeah. So let's see, here you have JUL. JUL will have followed by 4 or followed by 4s, right? JULY will be followed by what? JULY will be followed by 4s, 4, also 4s, and 4s. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so actually they cannot be written in this way. This is not good. JUL and JULY actually mean different things. Is that okay? So look like actually JUL should actually you can have the JUL and with Y and without Y actually is different parts. So JUL over here is fine, but JUL without Y without Y is here. JUL with Y is over here. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So JUL without Y actually is actually here. You can have the 4s, and then this 4s followed by a optional TH, right? So this part actually done already. Is that okay? Is that okay? This part actually is done. So here we can delete this one. This part is actually going to here, right? JUL with Y, actually you have false, false, and false, false. So here it actually have going to be number, you have a 4 and then optional TH, right? Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Lower portion, it will go to here. Lower portion, you will go to here, and it can be either capital F or lower F, right? These two parts come in here, followed by OURTH, and these two merge. And these three actually merge together and finish. Is that okay? So JULY you can do, there are 4 cases, right? JUL you only have 2 cases. Is that okay? So you draw down your SD and then you put the SD into regular expression and we can check it, okay? So let's see. So here we have JUL slash space. Oh, I forget a space, okay? There are space later need to be put into there. So here we have space. And so let's look at this one, okay? Let's look at this one. So actually I forget a space. So JUL, that's like my starting point, right? And then here I have an OR bar, and the group is from here to here. Is that okay? Group is from here to here. So go to the upper pass. Upper pass should have a space, followed by 4, followed by a TH, optional TH. Is that okay? So here I missed this space, I'm sorry. And go to the lower pass, I have a Y, should also followed by backspace S, right? And then here we have another optional. Optional going up pass, you have a 4, followed by TH, right? Lower pass, you have F or this F, right? Followed by OURTH. Is that okay? So actually, I miss this here and this here, right? And everything at the end merge. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
How about Jessica? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, this one is called July 4th, the PY, okay? Let me send you this file, okay? So this one called July 4th, the PY. July 4th, the PY. Let me bring this July 4th, the PY. It actually from NASA? No, not here. In problem. It's in problem called July 4th, okay? I have tons of these. You can download, okay? I'll give you the download link or give you the zip file. So July 4th file being sent to you, okay? So that's this one. So let's actually bring this one up, okay? So the purpose of this one is actually in the class, I try to give you chances to do practice, okay? There are problems, you try to exercise these problems, okay? And you will know how to write the SD and also know how to SSD and know how to actually design your pattern, okay? And regular expression is everywhere in the programming. Will help you to deal with large volume of data. Okay, so this one is like this. And we also put a J4 to there, right? J4. These are wrong pattern. Is that okay? And lowercase j is the wrong pattern, so that's G. Not every single one are working, okay? So you pick the successful one. So what happened is here, we have this list, right? So every time I pick an element from the list, and that element compared to my pattern, right? If the M had data, I print out group.0. So group.0 will be, when you return the M object, and group that 0. This one M can be none or have data. None means no match. Have data means match. I have data. If you want to retrieve the data, you need to do the group 0. Is that okay? Okay. So from the list, test list we have, every time get an element and use that element to test with my pattern. Is that okay? And remember, you always need to import your RE module. Okay? Any questions so far?
Nope.
So that's problem 1, okay, July 4th. So that's the pattern we have. Second one, let's see problem 2, okay? Can someone actually write me this one? This one I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to give you it, okay? I would have you to show me your result because I cannot help you all the time. Okay, no, to show you the data. Okay, I won't have the time. It would be 5:09 a.m. or 11:23 p.m. Give me a legal time, okay? But the hour is actually 0 to 11 system, no 12, 13, 14. Is that okay? Okay, try this one. Okay, I'm not going to help you. Please post it to the chat. Is that okay? So you can type. You can finish that and then copy and paste the text to the chat. It's good enough. Okay. Please do that. Okay. Yeah, last time, thank you, Xiao. You actually Ryan, you actually posted. That's actually great. Okay. This time I would expecting everybody to give me the. So you just copy the. Using the editor, say your text editor or Python editor, up to you. You write me something here, say ABCD. Okay, finish the your regular expression. Do copy and go to the chat, right? And then paste on the chat with the pattern. Whatever. Is that okay? Is that okay? So give me the pattern, okay? And it will show who actually submit to me. And that going through this 7 problem we have will help you to understand what it's actually regular expression. And I will explain it once I got everybody's data. Okay, so you write it in some editor, whatever editor you like. Okay, but don't check it. Okay, I won't. Don't debug. Just write whatever you know. Okay. Okay, I see Ryan already submit, okay? Everybody else, please submit, okay? Try, just try, okay? That will help you to design the regular expression. And after that, we put that into a program, right? And then we put that into a program. So if you grab a file and you need to check grab all of the email from that file, you should be able to do it using Python, right? Is that right? That is the purpose. We do tokenization, but we want to take every name or every variable or every address or every phone number, right? The kind of spatial pattern that we want to grab for spatial purpose, right? Yeah, actually, right or wrong not important, but just do practice, okay? Amber, are you okay?
I'm still working on it.
Okay, yeah, it's okay, but you are okay, right? You know how to do it, right?
I think so.
Try your best, okay? How about Jessica? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Try your best. Okay, nothing wrong. So far, actually, whoever submit is not perfect so far. So don't worry. Try your best. Okay, don't feel shy. Just post your result. I would say none of your design is perfect right now. Whoever submits so far, none of it is perfect. We don't need you to be perfect, okay? It's just a try. Give yourself a try, okay? Hello, Jessica, are you okay? You are so careful, okay? It's okay. You actually don't feel shy, okay? It is just some sort of discussion. Yeah, okay. Let's actually look at this one. The tail portion is very easy to understand, right? So tail portion, let's do tail first. So you either are AM or PM, right? So the last portion you either are AM or PM. So you should have a AM or PM and merge into a M, right? The tail portion is very simple. Is that okay? So let's finish this one first. So some of you do AM or PM and then parenthesis, second parenthesis, that is wrong. Why? Because you group it this one to the other. And if you have some or there, well, maybe okay. Let me see. Yeah, you don't have or, that's actually okay. But actually, you can just put this A/P M at the very end. That's actually good enough. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the very end actually is very easy. So that one is actually okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that actually is okay. Let's get started from the minutes as well. Minutes actually easier than hour actually. So minutes actually what you can see over the minutes. What should you see on minutes? Minutes actually from 00 to what? 59, right? So what? So actually this one is a simple 0 to 9. Before it is a simple 0 to 5. So whoever's write a 6, sorry, you are in trouble. Whoever use a 0 to 9 here, also trouble. There's no 60, okay? Whoever write a 60 is wrong. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
It won't be 60. And then here you have a column, so that column is correct. Is that okay? Now the first part what will happen is like, first part is tricky, okay? First part, what are you supposed to get? The hour portion here, I don't allow 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, whatever. I don't allow it, right? So here you can be actually a set of 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this one is a single digit thing. You can actually do this one, right? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or you have a leading one, and leading one you can directly go here, right? And leading one may follow by a optional 0 or 1. Is that okay? Can you put 2 there? Sorry, no 2, no 12. You have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So because of these, you need to pick your 1 and the 10, 11 out. So 0 to 9 without 1 should be put here. That's the upper pass. Lower pass, you have 1 followed by 0 and 1. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say none of you had the perfect answer, but it's a good try, okay? It's a good try. The first time to try it, you'll never be perfect, okay? Don't feel shy about it, okay? This is just a discussion, okay? Is that okay so far? So let's look at this one. So this one actually, your digit, actually this 2 actually is wrong, okay? This one probably long ago I designed this one. So it actually can only be 1 followed by 0 and 1, okay? Or digit, this upper digit is okay. Upper digit because it's optional, so it actually has 1 or without 1 actually is okay. Very single digit. And you follow by a column, and then 0 to 5, and then digit, and then A or P, and followed by M. So that this chart is okay now. So here actually 0 to 2, this one is also wrong, should be only 0 to 1. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And here actually is actually it actually is here I missed something. Here in working expression I should have a question mark. Let me see. Oh no, with or without question mark is the same. Is it? Let me see. No, here actually, yeah, I'm sorry. Because I put the 1 over there, so it actually is fine. But I actually miss a 0 there. Let me see. The hour can be starting with 0. So it should be 0 to 9. And the low pass, because 1 has been put on the top. So that's a digit. Lower portion, you have 1 followed by 0 or 1. So this is okay here, okay? Something like that. So let me actually check my solution clock.py, okay? Let's get the clock.py. Yeah, here actually this one should be, no, I try this one. So 1 to 9, no. This one should be 0 to 9. And here it should be only 1 followed by 0 or 1, okay? Digit, this one, okay, this one is okay. So save, okay? Maybe because the pattern I checked, not touching the boundary, so my old rule actually will pass. Is it okay? So let me actually check this one, then let me send this clock.py. It has been a while, so I haven't checked for a long time. So let me put this clock.py for you, okay? Okay. Any question for this problem too?
Nope.
Why?
Yes.
Uh, why does it accept 0 as an hour, but not 12?
Oh, actually, yeah, you are correct. Yeah, actually, you're correct. So this one actually is 1 to 9. Yeah, real clock actually is 12 p.m. Okay, I actually did not think about it. Usually on clock it show this. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. So it actually should be 12. So it's 1 to 9. So here this one is not digit. This one should be actually 1 to 9. Is that okay? Well, actually depend on the clock system. Some people may like to have 000 a.m. right, 001 a.m. So yeah, but that's assume that we are taking the 1 to 12 system. Is that okay? Let's assume that we are taking the 1 to 12 system. I haven't checked this one for a while, so actually I forget what rule I'm using over there. Let's see. Yeah, let's assume that we are using 1 to 12. Be consistent, okay? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me actually check my file. You can modify my file, okay? So here actually it should be changed to 1 to 9. Here actually including 2, okay? Okay, next one. Yeah, but some clocks do use a 0 system, okay? Well, it depends on who designed it, okay? But typical people, I think, will use the one with 12, okay? Problem 3, let's actually do phone number, okay? So you have normal phone number, long distance phone number, and inter-office. Let's assume that no inter-office. It just deny me the normal and long distance. Is that okay? So normal phone would be 555-1212. The long distance would be 1 dash parenthesis 3 digit A00. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can you, whether this makes sense or not, that's not thinking about it. Just do such a format. Is that okay? One is the national code, US code is 1. Okay. Whether it makes sense or not, just do this format. Phone number. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So same thing, please finish it and post it, okay? It's only a try, okay? So don't, yeah, I make mistakes sometimes, so just try. Just the normal and long distance, okay? In the slides, I say it actually included the inter-office. I don't need you to do inter-office, okay? Selena, can you redo it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
0000 means 000 is not a character set. So you should do 0-9 and repeat for 4 times. It's not something like what you say here.
Okay.
Yeah. Your 0, what the bracket inside the bracket is only a character set. Okay. It doesn't mean that you have a pattern here. You do 0. It doesn't mean that you have this pattern to 9999 pattern. No, it's just allowed you to do character set. So 0 to 4 actually is something that is that okay? Okay. So that's not right. Okay. Yeah, my purpose is to figure out what's wrong with your design. Okay, what's wrong with your design, but not actually. So feel flexible. Okay. Mostly okay so far. Whoever submit, not completely correct, but mostly okay. Amber, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. This portion also the tail is easier, right? Tail is easier. And the head portion actually is tougher, right? And I say that usually you still design the SD that will help you more. With the SD, it will help you more, okay? Okay, let me actually work on the SD while we are waiting for Emperor, okay? So the tail portion actually is like 0 to 9, right? 0 to 9, and this one will actually repeat for 4 times, right? Is that okay? Is that okay? And then before that, there is a dash. And before this, it will be 0 to 9, repeat for 3 times. So remember this one curly brace with one number that actually repeat for 3 times. So some of you do this, it is correct, okay? This one is actually correct, but you can just do this. Is that okay? Is that okay? Amber, is that okay?
Yeah.
So up to here, this is okay. Now remember, these are the area code followed by your home number code, right? Before that, you had I'm sorry, this is a region code, okay? Region code followed by your home number code. Before that, actually, you have a big optional item up to here, right? You have a big optional item here, so you have to do a group, sin, and then question mark here. Is that okay? And then you go into here, it actually is a 1 followed by a dash, followed by 0 to 9. I'm sorry, followed by a parenthesis. A set up parenthesis, okay? And then this 0 to 9 for 3 times. And then followed by another parenthesis. And then go back. Is that okay? Is that okay? So actually what we actually summarize it, it should be a big question mark here, right? And you should have a 1 followed by a dash, right? Followed by a dash. After the dash, you have a backslash parenthesis. Here, this side, you have backslash closing parenthesis. Inside here, 0 to 9, and here you should insert a 3-time mark. Is that okay? And after that, should be the right side over here. After that, you should get this one, 0 to 9 for 3 times, right? Okay, it should be here. Okay, and then followed by dash, and then 0 to 9 for 4 times. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Any question?
Nope.
So question mark, and I improve that 0 to 9 with /d, right? I talk about it, this one is a digit, right? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a digit. So here we have 4. Here we have a digit 4. Let me see what's happened here. Okay, this one actually including the inter-office. So let's try not writing the inter-office version. Let me retry. This version including the inter-office. So it is a big question mark, right? And then 1 dash, backslash, parenthesis, backslash, closing parenthesis, and then backslash d and repeat for 3 times. Okay, followed by actually here should be backslash d 3 times, dash, backslash d 4 times. So for later 0 or 9, that actually I'm teaching you for the first time, character set. But a easier pattern for a single digit actually is this one. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Repeat 3 times is this one, repeat 4 times here, repeat 3 times here. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then special character, backslash, parenthesis, backslash, parenthesis. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then here, optional group over here. Yeah, is this interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, so here remember, go back to the special character. Okay, special character sometimes very useful, especially for these special character. Backslash lowercase d means digit. Backslash capital D means non-digit. Backslash s means white space later. Backslash capital S means non-white letters. Is that okay? Non-white
Mm-hmm.
spaces. So let's look at problem 4. Problem 4. Problem 4. Problem 4, integer. Okay, this one we talked about integer already. But here actually we allowed you to do plus and minus sign. Here, is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can do plus and minus sign or no sign, and then write a integer representation for integer. So it actually is from including from minus infinity to plus infinity. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one is easy, so I'll let you write one more time for the integer. Remember, we introduced a special letter D now. Okay, so use that. And you still can use 0 to 9 or 1 to 9. Okay, up to you. So in the slides, I also send you the PowerPoint file for JavaScript and Java. Okay, so I don't have time to cover the Java and JavaScript. So please try your own Java program to test it. Okay, and does USA CO allow it? Yeah, of course. Why not? Right? You know what I'm saying? Why not? As long as you pass the past the what? Past the time limit. Okay, is that okay? Why not?
Mhm.
There's no reason why it not. So Amber, is this difficult?
A little.
A little?
Yeah.
For English, do you like grammar or no? Not talking about this Python. In English, do you like grammar or no?
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, but in linguistic or computational linguistics, the people who do computer programming for computational linguistics, they are almost as good as any language specialist. You know, like what I know about 30 something language. So those grammar rule will be as complicated as any other language can have. Computer language, same thing. Okay. But remember that you do a \d, that just means a single digit. It just means a single digit. So you still need to actually specify more \d somehow using the quantizer quantity specifier. The quantity specifier including what I say, including star is 0 or more, right? Your plus is to 1 or more, right? Your question mark is 0 or 1. Your specify m actually is m times. Your m to n is actually m to n times. Is that okay? These are called quantity specifier. Okay, everybody done, okay? But I'm not sure why everybody writes similar way, okay? Well, the front part now is actually easier. You have this plus, minus, question mark. So you actually, this one I think everybody get it right? Plus, minus, and then nothing. Okay, also nothing in the middle, right? This portion, nothing wrong. But after that, you actually forget about, you need to do this one, 1 to 9, followed by what? Actually, 0 to 9, star, right? And or you have bypass 0. Okay. How about this? Can you do this one \d star? Most of you do this. I would say it has bug. Why it has a bug? So the correct answer is this one followed by actually a group 0 or this is origin over here. It should be 1 9, okay, and followed by 0 to 9 star. Is that okay? And why you cannot just do this one? Okay, this is a 0 to 9 star. Actually, you can do \d for this guy. Okay, that's actually okay. But why you cannot do this one? This one actually will happen that you will have this happening. So you may have this. Am I correct?
Mhm.
Right? Jessica, am I correct?
Yeah.
You may have infinity number of 0, right? So we just want to allow single 0 for integer. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Mhm.
That's detail. Okay, you may say that okay, I have 5 0, 1 0, 10 0 is actually the same. So it doesn't. Yeah, we can say that. Yeah, integer we allow it. Okay, but if you want to more detail, actually that should be included. To include that actually you cannot just do \d star. Is that okay? So that actually what I would say is actually when I say talk about the grammar definition, actually need to be very very precise. Okay, so upper portion is the detailed version, lower portion is no plus sign, and also is okay, and also don't care about 0 or more. Okay, and also another thing that actually no good about this \d is with star is \d with star. This one is 0 or more, right? So it can be just plus sign and nothing, minus sign and nothing. Well, it still count, right? Is that okay? It still count if you just put this guy like this, right? You put this guy like this, actually, well, you have nothing, you just have plus sign or minus sign, or even nothing. Even nothing is also possible, right? Okay, my point? Yeah? Any question for this one? No, and then we have number 5, number 6, number 7, okay? I will save them for you to practice, okay? Because we need to move on to other topic, otherwise we cannot finish it. Is that okay? 5, 6, 7, up to you. So now this kind of operation is that we call a function called read.match, right? We pretty much do read.match. And then here your pattern and your source code, right? We do this over and over. But this function actually what? I have to put this pattern every time. It may not be efficient. So I can build a pattern object. So sometimes it actually is good. I build a pattern object, okay? So here we have the method. So after that, we have a group of the regular expression methods. Okay, so read.match your pattern with a string that we know. Okay, with this one we know already. So then we have read.match pattern and then check in with element. So this we know already. Okay, and if you do group.0, it actually give you the first item. Okay, we tried that already. That would be this one. Okay, and then it can have different pattern group 1, 2. Okay, different things. So read.match, okay, this still be read.match, okay? You can use a read.match to figure out several patterns, okay? So let's go beyond read. And we can also do read.search, okay? We can do read.search. And read.search means what? Read.match is actually returning Boolean value, right? Read.match doing Boolean value. Read.search is actually doing searching, okay? Doing searching, and then it goes through searching for the pattern. Okay, let me see. Read.search actually will give you read.match actually is what? Exactly matching you will be reporting. Okay, read.search actually is partial match is okay. Is okay? Read.match means this one matching this one. Is okay? Read.search means you actually is matching, okay? And the next one is read.find all, okay? Read.find all actually is another function that will find all of the pattern in there. So they will give you some sort of list. Is that okay? And there are several groups. Means what? Means actually there are several patterns and you match the different pattern for it. Okay, that's a read.find all. Okay, and then redefine TER. So these are different iterable, okay. Here I miss a character I, okay. So here actually I miss a letter I. Is find iterate. Okay, find the iterable equivalent to find all, okay. So you will make it iterable start, okay. So it's that just give you a return list instead of giving several group. It give you a list of data, okay. Let's go. So find all and find iterate is different function, but sometimes find iterate may be more useful. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So here you say find iterate. So you actually print group. Print group, you actually get this one, right? Group 0, right? So for AVM, AVM means every matching object I find is this, and the star means what? The index of that you want to have. This one is very important, right? So we put a pattern in there, and there's a matching object. Matching object that 0 means who match me, right? Match that group 0 who match me. Match the star is actually my index of that I want. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So here actually what it return is matching. So here would be the matching object 1, matching object 2, matching object 3, right? Matching object 1 for loop. So find iterate. So I get different matching object. The first matching objects group 0 that actually give me this pattern. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the matching objects that star give me the starting location 0, right? Matching object 2's star give me the initial location 4. So this one actually is the index of function. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So finding iterate is very useful. Is that okay? It's more powerful than index of because it can be any pattern you like. It's just not only a specific words, right? And you can try the what? Coding bed like to do a lot of what? C and whatever words and then P, right? Remember that? X, whatever words and X, right? Coding bed had a lot of this kind of problem, right? You know what I'm saying? You can try it there. Is that okay? It's find that iterate. Find iterate. Find iterable. So find all the matching object as a list. And from each object, you can retrieve the information and retrieve the index. Okay, so that actually is find iterate. Okay. And you can do split. Split means you based on a pattern, you split it. Based on a pattern, you split it. Okay, and that splitting pattern can. So here, for example, like this RE the split means what? Means originally I have my string the split, right? And using a single dot, right? Comma, right? So now I do RE the split. Here I can put my str over here, but this pattern I can put like comma, period, colon. Then I can use these three, any one of these to do split. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay here?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we need to have this special RE the split. Okay. Any question?
No.
Look like I'm not able to. I don't want to rush. Actually, it's already 10 o'clock. I don't want to rush because if I rush, actually you're not going to learn it. Okay. So how about I finish up to here for this methods? Is that okay? And I'm going to send you all the example file. So next time we come back for matching pattern object. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, this one is actually more. I don't want to miss it. Yeah, okay, and this one actually is used for not only for Python, but also for JavaScript. So when you do, say, hackathon and design a website, you also need this, okay? The regular expression is so powerful, almost every programming domain also need it. Is that okay? Okay, can we stop here? I think we are actually 10 o'clock already, so, and I don't want to rush it because they are still half a chapter away from finish it. Is that okay? And this pattern matching is very important. Some of the function I did not cover already. I will try if next time we have time, we come back to look at those different functions. And I already rushed it a little bit because I do not have time to actually finish all the problem with you. So please work on the problem 5, 6, 7. Okay, still worthwhile to try. Okay, and also try to put your re.match, re.search, re.find iterate into real use. Is that okay? And I'm going to send you the whole chapter's example code to you. Is that okay? Any question?
Nope.
Ophelia, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh.
How about Jessica, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me copy this regular expression checker website to you as well. Okay. I'm going to send you the whole files. Okay. Different files from by email. Okay. Okay. If no question, let's stop here. Okay. Good night then. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.